Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and a happy Sunday to everyone. So in this video, I'm going to help you in understanding what Microsoft Autoruns is. Okay, and this particular tool from Microsoft helps in analyzing a malware, okay, a malicious software that may be injected into your computer, and as a result, your computer may be a victim of a malware infection. Okay, whenever you work in a cybersecurity industry, it's very important for any SOC analyst to analyze a malware infection, which may be called as a zero-day infection. Okay, and they use a lot of n number of tools to analyze and understand the malware and its maliciousness. Okay, and also they read the code and understanding how the malware was developed by an attacker. However, I'm not going to teach you how to analyze the malware or the malware's malicious code or the maliciousness. Okay, basically I'm just trying to help you understand how you can actually remove a malware sitting in your computer for a longer period of time and doing all the malicious activities or all the malicious damages to your computer, okay, which can in turn turn into a fatal mode. Okay, so there are malware analysts, okay, within working within a cybersecurity environment. Okay, they use all sort of advanced tools to analyze a malware. However, this Microsoft Autoruns is a Microsoft tool, okay, that identifies software that are configured to run in your device whenever your device boots. Okay, and also user logs into their whilst an user logs into an account. Okay, logging into a particular PC. Okay, and there are legitimate softwares will often launch when a machine is powered on. Okay, and Outlook is a prime example, as users keep checking their email inbox quite often, and the first thing people do when logging into their device is check their Outlook email inbox. And let's say if a device has been compromised through any of a malware, okay, which is available in the cyberspace, okay, then any installed malware will also need to be able to survive a reboot. Okay, once a machine is powered down, the malware needs a mechanism to continue running its tasks on the device in the background. Okay, to do this, it can make use of any legitimate Windows features that allows the software to launch at the boot level. All right, so this is where this Microsoft Autoruns utility comes very handy, guys. Okay, and even any of a SOC analyst will actually use this Microsoft Autoruns tool at least once in his lifetime. Okay, and it will also be a daily use tool. Okay, in his daily activities. Okay, where he does triage to understand how the malware infection carried out by the attacker, and how exactly the malware could be mitigated or removed from the network as well as from a particular computer, and also taking the corrective and preventive actions. Okay, so this is where this Microsoft Autoruns tool comes in very handy if you're working in a cybersecurity environment. All right, so in this video I'm just going to show you on how to download the software as well as how to install it. So very simple, guys. All you need to do is just type Autoruns Microsoft download, obviously, and I'll hit enter. And as soon as I do that, the very first link, you just need to open it, and you will see the link over here. And this tool is completely free, guys, and it's an open source intelligent tool. All right, and you just have to click on that link, guys, and automatically the Autoruns zip file gets downloaded onto your machine, and it gets installed or gets sit within the downloads directory. Okay, and I will just extract the file, guys, by selecting extract all. I'm just going to extract, guys, and all you need to do is you just need to run the Autorun 64-bit tool, right? And as soon as you do that, and you just have to click agree to it, and as soon as you do that, the Autoruns from sysinternals.com gets installed on your PC. Okay, and it's just one click away that it will allow you in launching the tool. Okay, so in next video I'm going to explain you in depth of how to use it. Okay, so any layman can also use it to analyze all the installed applications within your PC and help in understanding if there are any malicious softwares sitting in your computer without your knowledge or without your awareness. Okay, and I'm just going to help you in analyzing if there is a malware sitting within your computer, okay, without your information or without your awareness, right? So that will be covered in the next part of the video. I will also create a playlist in the name of Microsoft Autoruns for you to check out the complete video parts. All right, so if you found this video helpful, please hit the support button. Do not forget to subscribe my channel for more useful content like this with regards to cybersecurity. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye bye. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Sunday to everyone. So in this video I'm going to explain you on how to use Microsoft Autoruns tool. Okay, and so in my previous video I showed you on what the tool is about, and exactly how to install it, and particularly I showed you how to download the tool from Microsoft website. Right, so in this video I'm just going to explain you on how to use it to its fullest potential. All right, so let's quickly begin, and before I proceed, I just wanted to give another short insight about the tool. All right, so you may ask me what is a Microsoft Autoruns tool, And I'll just simply answer that this is a free Sysinternals tool, okay, from Microsoft, like Process Explorer, like Process Monitor, and similar kind of tools, okay, that allows the tool to enumerate all the programs that automatically starts up on your Windows machine, okay. And then you can examine this list of all the programs to see if they should be running or should be disabled at a boot level, okay. And disabling unnecessary startup programs allows your computer to run more efficiently, okay, also by reducing the CPU usage or the memory consumption, okay. And also when you use Autoruns, you will be presented with a lot of executables as well, okay, of any program, okay, that runs on your computer, okay, that are starting automatically. All right, it shows and gives you the entire list, okay, and where they also, it also tells where they reside, okay, within your computer, okay. This includes Windows services, run entries, and also many less commonly known auto start methods, okay, to you. So it describes all these things in detail, in a detailed manner, okay. And so let's quickly begin, guys. It's already 2 minutes to this video. I have already downloaded and extracted the files that are going to allow me to run the tool. Okay, I'm just going to select Autorun 64-bit application or the executable and just say run as administrator. Soon as I do that, guys, this is how it appears. All right, and it, and for you it will be like, if you are new to this using this tool, it is going to be a little complex at the beginning, okay. However, it's going to become very very easy for you. So first thing that you need to do is just select options, and by default hide empty locations is going to be checked, okay, by default. All right, and all you need to do is you need to select hide Microsoft entries, and also select, and once you do that, it automatically checks the hide Windows entries. Let me tell you guys why we do this. First and foremost, hide empty locations means any deleted folders may get popped up over here, which is again a false positive. So you need not analyze those things, okay. Empty folders, okay, that gets listed up here. As well as, why do we hide Microsoft entries, guys? So basically, the main reason is to avoid analyzing a genuine Microsoft file, okay, or folder, okay. And also avoid analyzing any sort of Windows related files and folders. And the second importance is of checking this feature is, you may by mistake, if you delete any Windows related system files or system drivers, okay, that may, you may end up malfunctioning your computer. So that's the only reason we are going to analyze any files that are non Windows entries or non Window Microsoft related files and folders, as well as drivers. All right, and after you do this, you need to run a quick scan, guys, okay. For that, what you need to do is you just need to select scan options and check virustotal.com, guys. All right, and also you can select the last option, submit unknown images. All right, and you not select the first option, that's not required, okay. And what this does is this actually scans the entire files and folders directories within your computer using an open source intelligence utility called virustotal.com. I think I have already made a video about virustotal.com in depth, okay. There is a playlist that is available called as open source intelligence, which has the virustotal.com demo as well. You can check that out. You can check that video of mine to know more about virustotal.com, guys. And once you see that video and come back and watch this video, it will be much helpful for you to understand, okay, what this virustotal.com does. It's pretty straightforward, guys. This is a repository or database containing about all the information related to viruses, malwares, etc., okay, that are file based as well as URL based. All right, so let me open up for you the virustotal.com. Usually when you check a malicious file, right, to see if whether the file is actually a malware or virus, or a URL could be malicious URL, all these things you can come and check over here, okay. This is an open source intelligence tool that is publicly available for all. So most of the SOC analysts, security operations center analysts, use this virustotal.com to its fullest potential and understand any kind of malicious files, okay. And the about I mean, it also, this tool also helps us in knowing more details about the file, okay. And if it's openly available on the wild, okay, or it is zero-day infection. Zero-day infection is in the sense it's not disclosed yet to the wild or to the world, okay. So what this particular option does is check virustotal.com. It scans all your exe files or drivers using the virustotal.com that's available online, okay, to see whether the file is a clean file or it has potential risk of accessing. Okay, so let me quickly begin the rescan option. As soon as I do that, do this, guys, a pop-up window opens up just to tell more about what virustotal.com is about. You just can ignore that pop-up and just say no to it, and immediately you do that, scan gets triggered. Okay, and so let's quickly refresh once again, and I just have to say yes to it, and I think it's taking a bit of time, guys. So let's go to options again, just begin a quick rescan, and that's it, guys. As you can see here, guys, the scoring, the risk score from virus total gets populated over here. Okay, you can see all the files are getting scanned. Firstly, it's getting synced in the virustotal.com portal. Okay, the file hashes get scanned. Basically, the virustotal.com scans the computer using the hash value. Okay, and then it scans the particular file or directory and then deems it to be either malicious or safer to use. So the score out here, the 74.com. Okay, for example, let's say we just open this file. All right, and what is this file about? It's a CMDB Microsoft related utility. All right, and when I just open this risk score over here, 0 to 74, 74 means all are antivirus vendors. Okay, I think now it's 70 antivirus vendors. Okay, all the antivirus vendors are going to scan this file for you and just give you a consolidated report about the risk score. You can see here this file is distributed by Microsoft, and if you go to details, you'll get all the details related to the file, right? And even you can select relations and see who registered the file. Okay, and if there are any associated domains, okay, hosted by a third party, okay, hosted by a registrar, and you can go to detection tab and see all the antivirus vendors giving their decision on whether the file is malicious or safer to use. Okay, in the second column over here, it's actually tells the verdict given by the antivirus vendors. So this is how you run a quick scan, guys, using VirusTotal. Using Microsoft Autoruns, sync with virustotal.com. All right, this is how the scanning runs, and I'm just going to give you a quick description about all the color codes that are visible over here, like yellow, pink, and then there is a purple color. Okay, and there is a white color as well. I'm just going to explain you what these color codes define. All right, and so let me quickly help you on understanding what the color codes define, guys. So basically, the yellow color over here, right, it simply means the file is not found. File is either moved, removed. Okay, basically the file got deleted somehow. That's what the yellow color code indicates. Okay, indicates that a file that's shown up over here is no longer found. Okay, whose target is not found in the expected location. Okay, either the file has been moved to another location or deleted. All right, so that's what yellow color code defines over here. All right, so let me quickly go to pink over here. All right, this particular file, okay, file entry which says 7-zip. Okay, this indicates a suspicious entry. All right, in one without a publisher, or there is no description details, as well as there is no proper signature that is from a publisher. Okay, there is no verified signature. Basically what it means is there is no digital signature for this file. Okay, any genuine file, for example this Nvidia corporation, it is digitally signed by a third, the owner. Okay, for example the Nvidia corporation of here. Okay, there is a file nvcpl desktop context which is issued by Nvidia company, which is graphics company who manufactures graphics card. It has verified that it is the file it owns. Okay, so that is what it means when we say verified. Okay, so here the pink color indicates the file may be suspicious. Okay, it does not say that it is, of course it is an unsafe file, but what it means is it tells us that the file may be suspicious. Okay, like I said, it indicates a suspicious entry. Okay, one without a publisher. Okay, or there is no description detail available. However, we are seeing the description detail over here. However, one also criteria is there is no verified signature. Okay, verified or invalid signature. Okay, from the actual publisher owner of this particular DL file. Okay, that does not mean it is completely unsafe to use. It's just for us to investigate as a SOC analyst if you're working in a cybersecurity company. Right, and however, if you see in the last column which says virus total, it says 0 out of 73, which means it is completely safer to use. Okay, these sort of investigation we can carry out. Okay, using this tool. Okay, if you click on that link, virus total page will get opened up, and as you can see the file is completely safe and it is marked as green, 0 out of 67. All right, and so that's how you do it, guys. So next, let's move to the next color code. All right, and then the next color code is about purple. Okay, let's go to purple. This particular entry over here, it indicates the location of an entry that is associated to task scheduler. Okay, task scheduler in the sense, if I go to jump to entry, all right, so this is something that is related to task scheduler, guys. Okay, if I open task scheduler for you, okay, if I go to tasks scheduler library, there may be some Windows related automated tasks that are running in the background with your without your knowledge. Okay, those kinds of tasks are going to be displayed over here. It basically indicates uh, any files that are related to task scheduler. Okay, that is responsible for running some tasks. Okay, which may be again. It does not have any scorings over here. It's because it's not a file, guys. Okay, um, it's basically an entry, okay, registry entry that is related to task scheduler program. Okay, it cannot be scanned, guys, because this is not an actual file, that is not an executable file to be scanned. Okay, however, it's just like a for info. Okay, you may not find anything malicious over here. Okay, because it's not a file, it's not an executable, it's just a registry entry that is related to your task scheduler program. Okay, nothing much about it. So let me quickly move to next color code if there is any. Let me check if there is any other color code out here. I don't see any other color codes. Let me go switch to some other tabs and see if there are any green color entries. Hmm. Not seeing any green color entry, guys, but however there is another color code in the form of green, which indicates that any entry that you see in green color indicates that the entry was added after the last auto run scan. Okay, if for example, let's say if a new program is installed while the autoruns is running, okay, what it will be done, I mean, what the scan will be doing is it will be immediately scanning that particular program. All right, and and it will be, let's say it turned out to be safe. Okay, so immediately it's going to just show you or tell you that the program was scanned by autoruns within the Microsoft autoruns utility, and it's safer to use. Okay, it just indicates that um, the new program, okay, was scanned more recently by Autoruns using the virus total scan. Okay, so simply it means that it was more recently scanned, hence the entry was is showing up. Okay, that's simply what it means when the entry gets marked in green color. All right, so that's the four color codes, guys. Just there are only four color codes: yellow, pink, purple, and green. All right, and okay, let's quickly do something over here. Let me see if I'm able to download some tool here, see if green color comes in. Let me see if so Microsoft Autoruns. Let me quickly rescan and see if anything has come up in green color. Not getting, guys. Let me quickly remove and probably reinstall 7-zip utility and see if it's able to detect and give me a fresh entry with green color. I'm just going to uninstall the program and try reinstalling it, because it's important for me to show you everything practically. Right, I'm just going to go to downloads folder where I've already downloaded the 7-zip utility. I'm just going to run it again for you, and I'm just going to install it, and I'm just going to quickly rescan the file for you. Not able to see, guys. Think it may take a bit of time. It is actually showing in pink color. The reason why it's showing in pink color is because it's already not verified, hence it warrants for an entry to be shown under pink color criteria. Okay, if the file, if this particular application was digitally verified, then perhaps when I install the 7-zip back to my PC, this could have been shown under green color code criteria. Okay, that's why I think it's not getting shown as a green color file. Okay, rather a pink color it's getting displayed over here. It's because it's not digitally verified. Okay, maybe I will make another video, okay, to show you how the green color looks. All right, and so let me quickly show you each and every tabs, okay, out here, and explain you what each and every tab indicates. Okay, for now I will just end this video and I will make another video and explain you all the tabs that are available over here. Okay, instead of viewing all the tabs in a one single view called as everything. All right, even my channel is saves everything, but that does not mean we just have to view the everything tab and leave. I mean, do not view each and every tab, I mean, in a more specific manner. Okay, I will cover that this particular tabs part in the next video. And if you like this video, please hit the upvote button and do not forget to subscribe my channel. We'll meet in the next video. Thank you so much. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video I'm just going to explain you how to run a virus total scan using Microsoft Autoruns utility. Alright, so let's quickly begin, guys. I've already downloaded the Autoruns utility over here. I'm just going to launch it by right clicking and giving run as administrator. Okay, as soon as I do that, guys, I will just quickly click the escape button to abort a scan. Okay, the current scan is running without the virus total integration over here on the right side. All right, and now what I'm just going to do is just select options on the top right. Firstly, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select the first three options. Firstly, I'm just going to check all the three options from the options pane, and then what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to select scan options out here. By default, only second option uh, does get checked, and also what you need to do is just select check virustotal.com. This will trigger a scan using the virustotal.com's integration feature. Okay, and now what I'm going to say is just say rescan to this option pop-up. Soon as I do that, now the scan begins. Okay, with the help of virus total integration, the last vertical column over here, okay, this one, the last one. Okay, and what it actually does is you can see the message hash submitted. Okay, the scan happens with the virus total integration. Okay, it all happens, this will only work when you have a valid internet connection, okay, on your PC. Without internet connection, this is not going to work, guys, and the scan is going to fail. Okay, what it does is it in the background it verifies the file signature. Okay, the file signature in the sense the hash, the file hash. Okay, can be a md5 it can be md5 value, excuse me, and it could be a sha256 hashing algorithm. Okay, and the file hash gets submitted to the virustotal.com portal, and then it scans and then it gives the risk score. All right, and this is how you do it, guys. Okay, based on the risk score shown up in the last vertical column, you will determine whether the file is safe to run on your computer, or if it is unsafer to run, you just right click the file and just say delete to that file. Okay, that helps in mitigating the risk from the file based malwares. Okay, probably you won't find this utility helpful when it comes to fileless malwares where EDR is the only solution. Okay, and that's how you do it, guys. And if you found this video helpful, please hit the support button and do not forget to subscribe my channel, and we'll meet in the next video with more useful content like this. Thank you, have a wonderful day. Tada. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video I'm going to explain what each and every tab in Microsoft Autoruns does. Okay, I'm just going to quickly run the tool for you by administrative privilege. Okay, and I'm not just going to run any scans out here. I'm just going to explain each and every tab here. Okay, whatever I know. All right, so let's quickly begin with the logon tab out here. Okay, what this logon tab is, I'm just going to explain you and give some short insight about it. Okay, so this logon tab displays information for standard startup locations for all the users that who are there or who are using a particular computer. Okay, and this includes program startup locations and also relevant run keys. Okay, run keys in the sense the ones that are that is currently I'm just showing. Okay, so the run keys in the sense the run dialog box here, right? All the shortcuts that you use to get in with using the run dialog box is known as run keys. Okay, and what is a run key? If you ask me, I'm just going to give you a more bit of a brief insight about it. It's just a run key is nothing but it is a device. It is part of the device's registry. Okay, a malware will often create a run key of its own, so that when a device is booted up, the malware automatically launches itself. Okay, at the startup. Okay, startup in the sense when your machine boots up and after you enter your password, that particular moment, right, automatically certain applications starts up itself. Okay, that is called as startup during your logon. Usually your Outlook email is going to start up on its own. That's because it's a startup program that is configured either by you or by default. All right, so that's meant by startup, and that's when it is called as, that is the use that is going to be pivotal. Okay, okay, under the logon tab, it's all the startup items that is going to be listed under logon tab. All right, the next tab, explorer tab, right, it displays details or information like shell extensions, browser helper objects, explorer toolbars, as well as active setup executions. Okay, if I talk about extensions, so these are individual plugins for your Windows Explorer, guys. Okay, one example of this is being able to view your pdf file dot pdf file, right, that is an extension, and that is called as shell extensions. Okay, and next comes the browser helper objects. Okay, all your DLL files modules, right, that acts as plugins for Internet Explorer, your browser, okay, gets displayed under the Explorer. I think we don't have any Explorer. I mean, there is no Internet Explorer now. Okay, if you go to here, this Internet Explorer tab is going to give you absolutely nothing. That's because Internet Explorer is now no longer a valid browser. It's replaced with Edge. So this particular feature is depreciated. Okay, or no longer in use. So you can just ignore the Internet Explorer tab. Okay, and by default the browser helper objects will take the Internet Explorer path. I'm not sure if after the decommissioning of Internet Explorer, whether this path is going to change according to the browser you have, or perhaps this is going to take the path of Microsoft Edge. Okay, which is replaced now uh, with the Internet Explorer. Okay, so next thing comes within the Explorer tab is Explorer toolbars. Okay, all the toolbars gets listed up here. Okay, that these are generally the third party plugins again for Internet Explorer. Okay, the toolbar gives you access to the third party platform. Okay, you will get the access to third party platforms, which marks as plugins within the Internet Explorer. Again, the Internet Explorer is no longer in existence, so you can ignore that too. Okay, so active setup locations, which means a mechanism for executing commands once a user logs in, right? So that is known as active setup execution. Okay, which is again part of this Explorer tab and Internet Explorer tab. All right, so that's one thing, guys. All right, so I will quickly skip the Internet Explorer path tab. That's because there will be no entries, because there is no Internet Explorer browser anymore. Okay, I'm not sure why Microsoft Autoruns has not updated this with Edge. All right, so that's a question to Microsoft. So that's fine. We'll skip that and we'll move to schedule tasks. So schedule tasks is nothing but, guys, like I said before, it displays all the tasks that are configured to start at the boot or post the login. Okay, or whilst the login. Okay, this is one of the common techniques, guys, used by various malwares and its genes or families. Okay, so that's the use of the schedule tasks out here. Okay, to schedule the launch of any malware either during the start of the boot or after the login or whilst you log in. Okay, so that's the use of schedule task, guys. Okay, for you to analyze the starting mechanism of a malware. Okay, pre or post the boot. Okay, now let's quickly go to services tab, guys. So services tab displays all the Windows services that are scheduled to run automatically when a device boots. Okay, so all your Microsoft services, non-Microsoft services, non-Windows services, and Windows services gets listed out here. Okay, that's the use of this services tab. All right, and then drivers. Okay, so if I talk about what drivers is and what this particular tab is going to help you with, is going to explain you. So drivers is a piece of hardware to communicate with the device's operating system or with your device's operating system. The drivers tab in the Autoruns, right, this particular tab out here displays all the registered drivers of your device except for the ones that you have disabled. All right, so that's the use of the drivers over here. Okay, so if I move about so I'm not really sure of what codex is about. Okay, so I think I need to do some research on this codex tab. Okay, and even there is no entry out here, so I've never worked with codex tab before. even when I was a malware analyst, my in one of the organization that I've worked. So I've never used the codex tab. So that's why I'm just going to skip it. And even I honestly, if I tell you, I don't know what codex tab does. Okay, and I don't have a valid use case about it. Okay, so I will just go to, even the same goes to boot execute as well. Okay, if I just talk about the boot execute, I will just tell you what it does. Okay, just have a small information about it. This particular tab displays the startup location, okay, that are associated with the session manager. Okay, session manager means it is a file, okay, that is responsible to create sessions post your boot. Okay, that is known as session manager subsystem. Okay, the executable responsible for it is smss.exe. Okay, that's an information. Okay, so let me quickly pause the video, someone is knocking my door. You guys, next tab that I've already told what boot execute tab does. Okay, now I'm just going to go to image hijacks. Okay, image hijacks tab, right? These are quite sneaky, guys. In that, in this particular tab, what happens is Windows registry has a key, okay, to launch a certain process, but instead it, what it does is it redirects to launch a different malicious project, sorry, process. Okay, so that is called as image hijack, guys. Okay, this is basically what it does is, for every process there is a registry, okay, that has a key, okay, that has a key to launch a certain process. However, what this image hijack does is, instead of launching a genuine process, okay, there may be a malicious process. Okay, and instead of running the genuine process, this image hijack redirects to launch a different malicious process, okay, within the registry. So that is known as image hijacks. Okay, and that is the use of this image hijacks tab to understand what malicious process is getting executed from registry. Okay, so that's how it works, guys. Okay, currently don't have anything, just because this is a brand new PC. Okay, don't have a valid use case to show you, right? Now I will quickly move to app in it. Okay, what it does is it shows all the DLLs that are registered with application initialization. Okay, all the DLL files that's responsible for the execution of application gets showed up here. All right, so that's the use of app in it tab in Autoruns. All right, now next, if I go to known DLLs, all right, what this does is, I'll just drink a glass of water, guys, my throat is sour. I'm back, guys. So I'm going to explain what known DLLs tab is about. Okay, so known DLLs in Windows are anything that has file names like kernel32.dll, ntdll.dll, okay, and many more system related, Windows related DLL files. Okay, these files, right, these DLL files allow software to import certain functionality. Okay, and some malware will install malicious DLLs that have been crafted by an attacker, okay, or the malware owner. Okay, these may be located in locations you would not expect to find legitimate Windows DLLs, okay, such as temp folder locations, okay, where these malicious DLLs can reside and execute some dangerous commands or dangerous tasks that may harm your computer. Okay, and in return favor the attacker. So that's where known DLLs helps you in determining any malicious DLLs that may resemble like a Windows DLL file. Okay, I mean, it will duplicate and resemble very similar or very identical to some of the common Windows kernel related DLL files. Okay, and so that's the use of known DLLs tab out here, guys. Okay, so let me quickly go to WinLogon tab out here and tell you what this tab is about. So this is used, guys, when a user logs into a Windows device. I think I told you this in the earlier part of the video, in the starting of the video. I'm not sure, I'm just repeating it. WinLogon, this WinLogon tab is used, okay, when a user logs into a Windows computer. Okay, and this tab displays DLLs that registers notifications for logon events within the event viewer. Okay, and if you are a Windows administrator, it will, this tab Windows logon, WinLogon, will come very handy. Okay, it registers all the notifications of all the users who log into a particular PC. Okay, and it generates a DLL files out here in this particular tab or the page below. Okay, and it also registers notifications of the logon events within the event viewer. Okay, all the logon events within event viewer, it's going to shown up over here along with the DLL files that are responsible for the user login to particular computer. Okay, so that's the use of the WinLogon tab, guys. Again, I don't have a valid use case to demonstrate you in real time, okay, in a practical manner, but however, I just can give you the theoretical explanation of what each of these tabs are, guys. Okay, and if I about to move to WinSock providers, again there is no valid use case over here. However, I can give you a theoretical explanation of what this tab does. Okay, so this tab, guys, shows registered WinSock protocols. Okay, and otherwise called as Windows sockets. Okay, that allows programs to connect to the internet, guys, in as simple as that. Okay, and malwares, right? It may install itself as a WinSock provider. Okay, as they can be very difficult to remove. Autoruns can disable them but never delete them. Okay, so that's the use of WinSock providers, guys. Okay, hope you get the explanation. Okay, where I don't have a valid use case just now. Okay, because this is a brand new PC. Okay, next if I move to print monitors tab. Okay, and if I want to talk about what print monitors tab does here. Okay, again I don't have valid use case. However, I can just give you a brief insight about this tab. It displays all the DLL files that load into your print spooling service. Okay, if I open services just now, there will be a service called as print spooler. Okay, services.msc. If I hit enter, if I just go to print, and you see the sprint spooler service. Okay, this particular service, right? Okay, and where the sprint monitors tab displays all the DLL files that load into the print spooling service. Okay, the DLL files that are responsible to run the print spooling service gets loaded up here or gets displayed over here. And what this particular tab has linked with a malware is a malware could leverage this by installing a malicious DLL. Okay, and it can execute via print spooler service and print some of the confidential information available within that computer, and the document printed can go onto a wrong hand. Okay, that's the use of the print monitors, guys, and this allows you to see if there are any malicious DLLs loaded in the form of a print spooler service. Okay, so that's the responsibility of the print monitors tab out here within this Autoruns tool. Okay, if I just want to talk about LSA providers. Okay, and basically what is LSA providers, guys? So it's nothing but Windows local security. Okay, security authentication, local security authentication providers. Okay, this particular tab supports any process, right, that are related to security and authentication. Okay, that is called as LSA providers. Okay, don't have much insight about this LSA providers in real time. I don't have a valid use case to underline and show what this tab exactly does. Okay, but I will try and see if for each of these tabs I get a valid use case to show you on how exactly it works in a practical or real-time scenario or real-time world or real-time environment. Okay, and I think that's all, guys. I think all the tabs I have covered. And this network providers, again, I don't have much insight about it because I've never used this tab in my tenure when I was a malware analyst working for a company. Okay, so I've never used this network providers tab and never got a chance to explore what this exactly does. Okay, however, you can research by yourself and see what this tab does. Okay, because majority of my explanation have all been in a theoretical manner. Okay, and if you found this video helpful, please hit the support button, guys, and do not forget to subscribe my channel. We'll meet in the next video with more useful content like this. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Ta-da. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Good evening to everyone. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to remove a malware manually using Autoruns utility. Okay. So what happens is, guys, sometimes your traditional antivirus software like Symantec Endpoint or McAfee, LiveSafe, or much more antivirus softwares that you have installed on your computer fails to catch some of the zero-day malwares or even known malwares due to some issues with the software itself. Maybe the live updates couldn't happen due to so and so reasons. As a result, the signature database was not updated. As a result, it failed to catch and remove the genuine malware. Okay, however, after which what you do is you're just trying to determine if the malware is actually present in your computer or not. And once after you have found the malware, you aren't able to delete it because of some privileges, or it's currently running, or it has itself binded into a DLL and it's running in the background. As a result, you're not able to remove it from the image location. Okay, however, what you can do is using Autoruns utility, you can actually delete it within the tool itself. Okay, that's why this tool is very pivotal if you are a malware analyst or if you are a SOC analyst working in working in a XYZ organization. Okay, and you may use this tool in a very regular basis. Okay, so let's quickly begin. I've just launched the tool, guys. Okay, and currently don't have any malware for me to remove it. However, I will just remove and show you one of the suspicious file, okay, which is called as 7-zip tool. Okay, though it's a suspicious file, it's actually not a suspicious file. That's because it's a genuine file. Sorry guys, I'm just getting a call. So I'm now going to quickly delete this file, guys. 7-zip. Okay, this is a DLL file. Okay, and if I just delete this file, the entire 7-zip may malfunction. Okay, the reason why I'm deleting this file, though it's a safe file, okay, because 7-zip is a genuine application vendor. The reason why it is currently showing in pink color is because, like I said in the first video, it does not have a valid digital signature, and that's verified by the application owner. Okay, there is no valid digital signature which says verified over here. That's why it's currently flagged under pink color. Pink color means, like I said, it's a suspicious file. Okay, the file under scrutiny. Whenever a file entry gets highlighted in pink color, it means the file should be scrutinized, as well as to check its genuinity, integrity of the file. We need to analyze this file. Okay, so I'm just for the purpose of showing you how to remove a malicious file or malware executable file. I just have to right click on the file. Either I can select Control D, okay, that is directly going to delete the file, or I can just jump to image, which is the actual exe or the file path where the file resides. Okay, and from here I can do a manual deletion as well. Okay, and when we actually delete a file, guys, it's also important to delete it from the registry as well. So the first option should be jump to entry, as in the registry key. Okay, I'm just going to right click and say delete. All right, and when I do that, if I refresh, the 7-zip will still be there. Okay, and after which what I'm going to do is just right click and say delete, and I'm just going to delete all the files associated to 7-zip software. Okay, just going to delete all the pink entries, and that's it, guys. The malware is successfully removed. Okay, and now if I try to open the 7-zip file, let's say I'm just going to unzip it. Okay, and open with, as you can see here, there is no, if I say open with, there is no 7-zip that's getting uh, displayed over here, which means the deletion has caused the software, the 7-zip software, to malfunction. Okay, even though it residues are there. Okay, if I go to program files, let's say if I go to program files here, there should be some residuals. Maybe it is, yeah, as you can see here, some of the residuals are still in existence. However, the core files are deleted, and the core functionality of the application has been impacted with the deletion of the core DLL files, which was listed over here. Okay, and this is how you malfunction a malware, by just removing its core DLL files or core executable files, and uh, that derails the malware itself. Okay, so this is how you do, guys. This is how you use Microsoft Autoruns. Okay, for your own use or for your enterprise use. Okay, and if you found this video helpful, please hit the report button. Do not forget to subscribe my channel for more useful content like this related to cybersecurity. Have a wonderful day. Tada.